With summer right around the corner, you might be wondering what are some of the best activities to do here in Jacksonville. And if you're new to the area, you probably already know how big and widespread it is, which can make it pretty difficult to narrow down your options. So that's why in today's video, our team will be taking you through 15 of our favorite activities to do here. Whether you're new to the area or you're a local, you're sure to find something from this list that you'll enjoy. Now, let's get into it. For our first activity, one of the things is checking out our trendy neighborhoods that we have here in the downtown area. Riverside, San Marco, and Avondale are three of the historic neighborhoods that you'll hear about the most when you first move here. 5 Points in Riverside is a great place to grab a bite to eat or hang out on a rooftop bar. You can check out Hawkers or Hop Tinker, which is one of my personal favorites. In Riverside, you also have cool thrift shops and coffee shops, and there's also a barcade there called Keg and Coin that you should check out. Now, Avondale is the neighborhood that sits right next to Riverside, and there you'll find more great dining options, shopping, and boutiques. And both of these neighborhoods are well known for their beautiful preserved historic homes. And of course, you also have San Marco, which right now we're standing in the San Marco Square, which is full of other small shops, restaurants, you name it, it's all here. Whether you're new here or you're just visiting for the day, you want to make sure that you stop into at least one of these neighborhoods because there's always something going on. At number 2, we have exploring the beaches. Welcome to the Beaches Town Center right here in Atlantic Beach. Naturally, one of the biggest and best attractions in Northeast Florida is our beaches. And it's a great place to check out if you're looking for some coastal fun. Right now where we're standing is actually the intersection of where Neptune Beach meets Atlantic Beach. And so the Beaches Town Center connects those two. What you'll find behind me are some pretty amazing restaurants with great food. You also have boutiques with beautiful clothing. On the other side of me, there are resorts and a hotel with a spa, and there's pretty incredible access to the beach here. And the cool thing about that is you can even host a bonfire on our beaches. So the further south you travel, you're actually gonna run into Jacksonville Beach, or what we locals call Jax Beach. And you'll find a lot more dining options, hotels, parks, surf shops, and the Jacksonville Fishing Pier. And if you continue south from Jax Beach, you're gonna run into Ponte Vedra Beach, which is an upscale luxury beach community with beautiful homes and beaches to explore. For example, we have Michler's Landing, which is a great area for shark tooth hunting. So on a typical beach day at any of these beaches, you'll find people walking, jogging, fishing, even playing volleyball, and some of these beaches are actually dog friendly. But to sum things up, there's always something going on at the beaches, whether you're local or you're visiting for the day. This is definitely an area that you should check out. Now, just west of these beaches, we have the Intracoastal Waterway, which brings us to number 3. This is another really cool area to explore, whether you're kayaking, jet skiing, or boating. The Intracoastal is connected to the St. Johns River, and it actually goes all the way into St. Augustine, which is a really popular destination for a lot of sailors because the views that you get of the marshlands, wildlife, and waterfront communities along that route are pretty impressive. And speaking of St. Augustine, that brings us to number 4, taking a day trip there. If you're unfamiliar with this area, you should know that it's actually the oldest city in America. However, it's incredibly well preserved and offers a lot of different shops, tourist attractions, and experiences. You can take a trolley tour through the city or pop into any of the museums in the downtown area. And of course, you have some amazing dining options here as well. Although it's not in Jacksonville, St. Augustine is a highly favored attraction for locals and visitors, so it definitely makes our top list of things to do in the area. For number 5, you have to check out one of Jacksonville's museums. Right now, we're standing in front of the Cummer Art Museum, which has some awesome art exhibits, a combination of old and modern art, and botanical gardens that are really beautiful. And it's a great place to come and take pictures or just hang out with some friends along the St. Johns River. And they even have a cafe for you to enjoy. 2 of our other museums include the Museum of Contemporary Art Jacksonville, which is called MoCA, and the Museum of Science and History, which is called MOSH. Now, some of these museums do offer free admission, so make sure you're checking out their website before you visit so you know which days to come. Hey guys, if you're thinking about making a move to Jacksonville and you're liking what you're seeing in this video so far, be sure to reach out to our local team of experts. We would love to be your real estate team of choice. You can contact us at info@theroccogroup.com. Now, back to the video. An essential activity that you have to check out in Jacksonville is coming in at number 6. It's the Riverside Arts Market right here under the Fuller Warren Bridge. Although right now it looks just like a parking lot, on Saturdays between the hours of 10 and 3, this place is packed with tents, of small businesses, local vendors, food trucks, live music, and it's just a really great place to come out and enjoy, bring your friends and family, and it's dog friendly. Now at number 7, another activity that we have here in Jacksonville is to check out one of our 300 plus parks. Right now we're here at the Jacksonville Arboretum and Botanical Gardens, and it's just another awesome place to bring your kids, take in some nature, and they have a lot of great events throughout the year. Some other iconic parks in Jacksonville include Memorial Park in Riverside, Treaty Oaks, James Weldon Johnson Park, which are both in downtown, and Bird Island Park in Ponte Vedra. So the parks aren't just for your kids. What you'll find here in Jacksonville is that a lot of adults enjoy the parks that we have, specifically Jarboe and Neptune Beach and Sunshine and Jax Beach. And what you'll find in those areas are pickleball courts, tennis courts, basketball courts, and you'll also find a skating park. Now on to our 8th thing to do here in Jacksonville. That's going to be camping and hiking. And there's no better place to do that than right here in Catherine Abbey Hanna Park. So a little disclaimer, if you're from other parts of the country and you hear us talking about hiking in Florida, obviously you know Florida is relatively flat terrain and you're not going to see any of the mountainous hiking trails. However, you can still take what we like to call a Florida hike here in Hanna Park. And right across from me, we actually have some splash parks for the children, campgrounds, grilling. You have opportunities to do kayaking and so much more. This is also a great place for nature photography, and you may even get a chance to spot a gator. Now, you may be looking for more outdoor activities for younger children, and if that's the case, be sure to check out number 9, the Jacksonville Zoo. There are a ton of animal exhibits there. For example, there are some tiger exhibits, jaguar exhibits, and they can even feed giraffes. There's also a little train that they can ride. For number 10, we have the St. John's Town Center. And if you're new to the area or visiting Jacksonville, this is one of the places that you'll be frequenting. And it has everything from Target and home goods all the way up to your luxury brands like Gucci and Louis Vuitton. We also have tons of coffee shops here and restaurants. Like right now, we're standing in between the Capitol Grill, True Food Kitchen, J. Alexander, and one of my personal favorites, Tommy Bahama. It's easily a place that you could spend all day walking around, shopping, and eating. So it's a great place to check out if you need a little retail therapy. For number 11, we actually have 2. The Friendship Fountain and the Jax Riverwalk, which are both fan favorites for locals. The fountain actually closed in 2020 to add some improvements, and the updates include colored LED lights, a state-of-the-art sound system, and new pumps which create a really cool dancing light show that looks awesome at night. And when you're done here at Friendship Fountain, make sure you head over to the Jax Riverwalk. Let's head over there now. Bordering the St. Johns River, we have this 1.25 mile boardwalk that actually connects the south bank of downtown to the north bank. And so what you'll find most times are a lot of joggers, people just sitting outside and enjoying the good breeze. You're able to see the skyline here, catch maybe some river boats, and then there's also a water taxi here that allows a kayak launch. Now on to number 12, let's talk sports. So we are standing here in front of Everbank Stadium, home to our Jacksonville Jaguars. If you're in Jacksonville during football season, you have to check out a game. I promise you the energy is like no other. You're gonna see everyone in black, teal, and gold, and you'll also get to experience our famous chant, Duval. It's a really great experience whether you're a local or not. And right across from me, a lot of people don't know, but we actually have a few minor league teams here as well. So we have the Jumbo Shrimp, which is our baseball team, and they play at 121 Financial Ballpark. And we also have our Icemen, which is our hockey team, and they play at the ViStar Arena. So between these 3 teams, there are a lot of sporting events to take your friends and family to throughout the year. So you have to make sure that you check them out. On to number 13 is checking out the mini breweries that we have here in Jacksonville. Right now we're standing in front of Intuition Ale Works, which is a popular spot here in our city. Other popular breweries include Bold City in Riverside, Green Room in Jax Beach, Fishware in Murray Hill. So you can try these out and many more if you hit up the Jax Ale Trail, where you'll actually get a passport and you can get stamped at each location you visit. So it's a great way to try new brews and to get to know the city. And for number 14, you have to check out Jacksonville's concerts and live events. So within downtown, we actually have Daly's Place, which is a part of the Everbank Stadium, and it's an outdoor amphitheater that hosts tons of big artists throughout the year. Right now where we're standing in front of the ViStar Arena, this is the largest indoor event space in the city, and it hosts even more concerts and live events like monster truck rallies and our Iceman hockey games. Now, we also have a handful of event spaces at the beaches, including the Seawalk Pavilion, which hosts events like Oktoberfest and 904 Pop-Up, as well as the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall, which is a quaint little music venue where more bands, speakers, and comedians tour. And last but not least, at number 15, we have golf. And this is the thing that's bringing so many people to Florida, and we really have some awesome courses here. This is the Jax Beach Golf and Country Club, which has a great driving range in addition to its 18-hole golf course. There's nothing quite like getting that ocean breeze while you're playing. Now, of course, Northeast Florida is also world famous for being home to TPC Sawgrass, which hosts the Players Championship every year in Ponte Vedra Beach. This is a really great place to not only watch your pro golfers, but also play on the same golf courses as them. Well, that wraps up our video for today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We hope you truly enjoyed it. If you did like what you saw, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe for more video content like this around Northeast Florida. And again, if you're thinking about moving to the area or need a real estate team to work with, be sure to reach out to us via email at info@therocogroup.com, and we'll see you in the next video.